I think it's good to manifest, 100%. I do manifest. And I'm very much one of them people where I set myself out goals. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll always write down, like, these are the goals that I want. And I'm really trying to be more organised with that. Journaling's, like, a really good thing. Like, one of my really good friends, Jana, like, she's a massive advocate for journaling. She really, like, says to me all the time, you should journal, you should journal. I tell you what, if I had the time to journal, I absolutely would. But, like, I just get so consumed by everything else going on in my life that I don't. But I do often, like, really think, right, this is really what I want to do, and I set my goals out. And again, this is one thing that I feel like this year for me massively has been a learning curve, but now I do set myself out goals, and I think, right, Bailey, do the first goal, complete that, and then do the second. Because one thing that I'm an absolute nightmare for, and I think like a lot of people are, is I constantly look at like something 10 steps ahead and think, well, why am I not at that yet? And I forget all the blessings in the process of actually where I am.
That's
and
pretty
I constantly beat myself up for it. Like, I forget the actual present blessings that I'm living within in the minute. And now I actually really start to sit back and think, I'm really grateful for where I am right now. And then I go, okay, so what's next? Let's do that next thing first, and then we'll go to that one. But yeah, that's normally what I do.
I love that. You're full of wisdom. What are your top strategies for getting new clients in your beauty business?
Okay, so for me, social media, number one, is like the biggest thing. Good content. You have to get good content. Literally, like when my girls watch this, they'll be laughing because I'm constantly around the salon like, have you got a picture? Let me see your phone. Let me do it. Because I just think like good lighting, good pictures. You've got to think it's like, say if you were a baker, nobody's going to come to you and buy a cake unless they see your cake. So it's kind of the same with anything that you offer, whether it's laser hair removal, whether it's lashes, brows, like semi-permanent aesthetics. Nobody's going to come to you unless they actually see your work. So number one, good content is the best thing ever. Your personality. I'm a massive advocate for this. Social media shouldn't just be where you're putting a picture of work and you're like Russian lashes, or you're putting a picture of eyebrows and you're like eyebrows.
Yeah, £15.
You need to show, you have to show your personality. People are not actually just buying into your work, they're buying into you. And to be honest, like the main thing is you've got to be a good person. Like nobody's going to buy into a shitty person. Like being genuine, like just being your complete authentic self, actually having a good heart, and people being able to see that is one of the biggest selling points to a business, because people want to buy into you. They want to buy into your story and your success, and they really root for you. And like, I listen to things you say all the time, and it's so true. Like, a client will support you way more than a friend will, and it's unfortunate. Like, I've got some wonderful friends,
yeah,
but
100%.
Yeah,
but in most cases,
it is unfortunate. So I massively.
But my friends hated me yesterday because I literally put that on yesterday.
And they're like
got like nearly 20k things. They're like, bitch. I'm like, well, you do ask for discounts actually. So.
But this is what I mean. Like,
but I'm rich now, so you can have them.
But the thing is, it's just making sure that kind of you really are your authentic self. Like when I post on social media, I try and show like myself and my personality as much as I can, because people want to see it. Like, blogging's such a huge thing these days. I'm not saying I'm a blogger, by the way. Like, let's just put this out here before my friends start cussing me out. Like, what do you think you're a blogger now? But literally, I try and show my personality as much as I can, and I'm just my complete authentic self. So that is another thing that I'd probably say. A third thing that I'd also say is your environment, whether it's a salon, whether it's a room, presentation, decoration is a really big thing. Like, you need a clean, nice, decorated area. Like, people do buy into something that looks nice. Like, for example, a restaurant. If you saw a restaurant that was like, wow, even though the food's shit, like, you're still probably going to go there because you want to go there to be like, oh, look where I am. And for me, with like my salon that I've got now, I threw so much money into that place because I was like, right, I want it to be this place that people come to and it feels luxury. Like, they really want to picture that they're here. So that's another thing that I'd definitely say. But yeah, they're probably like what I'd mainly say.
The key ones.
And one thing that I actually would say as well, and I learned this, well, I didn't learn this recently, but I really looked into it more recently. Blast campaigns. Blast campaigns, you say about this hugely. And I think it was actually when I was listening to something you said, I've done blast campaigns before. Blast campaigns are the best thing. I don't understand
You've
why
got to have a client base to do it, haven't you? But they're fucking powerful.
Yeah, but blast campaigns are absolutely amazing. Like, just to get even clients that you've already got to come in, or even if you're sending out a blast campaign to pre-existing clients that then tell someone else about it, promoting your stuff on social media is a really good thing as well, like paying for ad promotions to really get it out there. I think one thing that I would actually say that I've just thought about when I first started, like this, some people may listen to this and think, what? But when you go on Facebook, there's like buying and selling groups, right?
Yep.
Go into the buying and selling groups of your local area, post in there. Hey, like, this is what I do. This is who I am. This is where I'm based.
Yeah,
get
here's
people
some
in
pictures
there.
of my work.
Introductory offers, things like that. Like you can't have this level of prestige when you first start out. You just need to be like on like a level field and be like, right, this is what I offer. I'm new to this game. Like, I'm going to do a bit of a price and I'm just going to put it out there and really build yourself up over time. Like, I used to do like lashes for like £20 when I first started, but I wanted people to get in. And then over time, like, my clients have stuck with me and I'm like £65 for a full set now. And that's what I'll stick at. Like, that's where I'll go. But I used to post in buying and selling groups and then word of mouth. Like, it just takes time. It really does take time.
What are your thoughts on rebooking, and do you think it's important to rebook your clients?
Yeah, I'm a massive believer in this. So with my salon, we have an online booking system. People can always book in online. My clients, I find, like with me personally and like with our clients generally in the salon, they actually enjoy the fact that you take control of their appointments and, okay, you're my client. This is a part of the service that you're receiving. I'll sort them appointments for you.
Yeah.
For me, with my clients, I kind of now know when they can and can't do. So I'll have a client that will come in and I'll know that she works in a hospital, so she always has a Wednesday off. So I always know she's going to come back every 2 to 3 weeks on a Wednesday. I'll have somebody else that has their little boy and normally her mum can have him from the afternoon. So from 12:30, she can come in. Even that small little detail, your clients really hold on to because they're like, you're actually really paying attention to me in my life and that's important to you. I always find that when my clients come in, I will always rebook them because of the fact I then know for myself and my own diary that I've got that retention of that client. Obviously, you can't force someone to rebook. If they want to rebook, then they'll say yes. And if they don't, then that's it. But I'll always follow up with people. Like, I offer B12 injections. I've had it where lots of new clients have come for them and then I'll always reach out to them within a week like, hey, how you feeling? Do you want to come back? And they always really appreciate it because they're like, oh, thanks for reaching out. Yeah, I feel great. Can I book back in 4 to 6 weeks? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, rebooking I think is a really important thing for not only your client, but for you as well, because you've then got that, right, okay, I've got them. I know when they're coming back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I'm a big rebooking advocate as well.